Thank you, MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of MegaMek as we get into the campaigns of the Striking Serpents. And last time, well, we managed to get through a Cobra mission and a Boa mission. Both of them were wildly successful, and now we're going to be moving on to Adder today, as well as hopefully Diamondback and potentially even a space battle to go with it. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out, but hey, we're going to figure it out. Ezra Carrier is the real boss, though, especially in Double Bind. Last battle, Jaeger killed most of the infantry, but other Adder members finished them off. Could you grant a kill of mine to Jaeger this battle? I can't force it, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Remind me when we're actually tallying up deaths. This battle might end up being super short. So with that in mind, let's rock and roll. By the way, for the YouTube people who have just joined us, you already missed the actual briefing. So basically the briefing is all of these whitish vehicles, they're actually gray and they have some corporate markings. It's a convoy. We're here to blow up the convoy, and then anybody who shows up, depending on when the victory conditions kick in. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're walking. It's a full moon night at the moment. So accuracy, not doing super great. Down over here, so that you guys can actually see the hit percentages. Right there. Actually, I'm going to move this further up to the side. It'll be fine. All right, so Jaeger needs to go damage high-low. Actually, no, he needs to go range high-low. That'll sort things properly for him. Alarm 20s, 10s if he wants to engage his 9s, 8s. I can take an 8. Yeah, I can take an 8. We'll see if I can immobilize some of the coolant trucks. We'll stream out some LRM fire on into them and see what ends up happening. Got a pair of Gauss rifles that are all nice and powered and toasty and ready to blow things apart. 9s, not great. 10s, not great. 8s, not great. 10s, not great. 10, 11. And the actual tank is a 12. I don't think I want to bother firing 9s. I know, it's a bit of a depressing thing, but hey. Okay, we're going to come up. He's going to immediately open fire on a flatbed truck. Actually, it may be a better idea to shoot at you. 4s? Don't mind if I do. With lasers, no less. Because it's a flatbed truck. What do you expect? Like, seriously, what do you expect? Flatbed truck coming through. And we'll shoot with that. Highlander itself has a target. Ooh, that Gauss rifle target is pretty tempting at an 8. He'll follow up, of course, with a brace of medium laser fire. That'll hopefully accomplish something. And then, of course, everybody's favorite, Vanguard, who is rocking in Robinson Battle Academy colors. Bright, bold, and beautiful. Ready to murder everything he sees. Which should be pretty fun. He's actually going to go for the Scorpion out there, because I'm a little worried about that Scorpion being able to accomplish things. I mean, not too worried, obviously. Open field sound sleds. Pretty much. Wait, that's Moonless Nights? Yes, it is. Should we be worried that Hyperion has been taken notice of? I don't know. Should you? I'm curious as to how this well. I assume it has been repainted until the first stream, but I didn't bother to ask Derek about it. I didn't realize that you wanted it repainted. So the way you had mentioned it was that you didn't seem to mind it being as it was. So, but yeah, you had the emblems for the Robinson Battle Academy on it. Specifically because you had mentioned the Robinson Battle Academy as being something you were interested in. In any event, okay, we're destroying his truck beautifully. The Highlander does actually manage to hit with that Gauss rifle, so good job there. Love it. Reducing the speed, which ought to be very helpful. Scorpion does take a shot. Wait, what? Wow. Scorpion managed to through armor critical on the Highlander. So that's a pretty good shot on the gyro. We're not that famous, but the Robinson Battle Academy is. Atlas missing entirely. Ooh, wow, 346. Not great. Highlander stays standing despite needing a 7 from that gyro strike. That's going to put a stop to his jumping, though, because that'll require him to actually do stuff. Oh, goodness. That was nasty. That was a nasty hit. That's about as bad as it could have been. Carrier's going to start rounding the corner. He's not going to let anybody get away. The Highlander needs... Yeah, I can't run with the broken gyro. We'll walk it then. Yeah, I'm assuming that we're not famous enough that we need to worry about our colors. Otherwise, I need to slap paint on Fortuna. Working with a gyro hit. I'm getting spirits flashbacks here. I think those are very valid flashbacks to be happening. All right, 7s. That'll be beautiful. I'm going to shovel some more LRMs into that target over there. Coming up on 8s on... Yeah, we're going to have the entire fire support group open fire on that. See if we can't turn that flatbed truck into goop. I don't want the fast flatbeds to get away, which is part of the reason why I'm focusing on them instead of why I'm having them focus on the flatbeds instead of the coolant trucks, because I know I can catch the coolant trucks. But the flatbeds I do have some worries on. That'll be a 6. I'll take that. Gauss rifle into you. Obviously no LRMs, but we do. We'll again shovel the medium lasers onto the target and rock with that. And then to hopefully finish things off, some big large lasers. Actually 6s compared to what you were doing with here. 6. Oh, there was no difference. Okay. Looks like we're going to have a nice little fire chain over here. Yeah, we'll go +4. Should be no trouble. And yeah, LRM-20s causes the flamer ammunition to explode. There goes the entire first coolant truck. Stalker firing into the corpse. The Alice Kager managing to destroy the truck entirely. Highlander destroying his flatbed truck. That was fire support for the Scorpion this time, not actually accomplishing anything. Although another hit on the Highlander managing to hit his right torso. And then of course the Hyperion 2 destroying his flatbed truck and somewhat overkilling it. If you can find a way for Talik to find 2 kills, I'd be grateful. We're working on it. He did have decent shots on that one, but unfortunately it was not to be. Review then. So, Highlander, continue to march. Continue your march. Kager is going to make sure that this thing does not survive. Going to be great. Highlander, you're going to go after the Scorpion. Hyperion, you're going to go after the other Scorpion, most likely. Jaeger actually doesn't have any really tremendously good targets. 8s I'll take, but they're not fantastic. Can mechs help other mechs up? Nope. Assaults versus civvy vehicles, unsurprising. I hope reinforcements show up. Even if you wipe the board clean, if you don't achieve the victory conditions, it will continue the map going until you do. So, even if we clear this board, the reinforcements will still show up, unless it achieves victory conditions, of which clearing the board is technically not one of them. Alright, coolant truck, hi. Large lasers and medium lasers. They're all super happy to meet you. And you know what? Just for the irony, I'm going to throw in one flamer. Purely for the irony. Highlander does have a target over here. And we're going to funnel your Gauss rifle some medium lasers into, because you're already not a happy camper. When we hit by so much, Hyperion over here. 7s, and the medium lasers will be an automatic fail, so I'm perfectly happy firing all of that. The coolant truck lighting Kyogre on fire, adding 4 heat to him this turn. That's actually going to make him very toasty. Jaeger missing both of his LRM-20s. Scorpion managing to shoot and miss at the Hyperion. The Mammoth missing both shots at 3 and 7. Unfortunate. And then, boom, there goes the other coolant truck. Scorpion again hitting the Hyperion, and the Highlander blowing up the other Scorpion. So beautiful. Alright, what are we up to? Yeah, we have 1 Scorpion tank remaining. This convoy did not last long. It was not anticipated that it would, but I'm gonna move extra slow on Kyogre because of the barbecue. Can't run with your damaged gyro, right? We can't jump with his damaged gyro either, so we're gonna kind of let him hold back a little bit. Do have some shots on these Scorpions. Not good enough accuracy. 11s, I don't think it's good, but I am trying to funnel kills towards Talik as requested, so we're just going to shovel that at him. And then if he doesn't pull it off, a pair of PPCs might. So he's going to go full Warhammer over there. Of course not Kartich. Kartich is a special kind of Warhammer. This is something I would have trusted auto-resolve to. Really? You would trust any video game's auto-resolve system? Oh, there he goes! Talik nailing him with one of his with both? No, with just one of his Gauss rifles. Did manage to hit that 11, which destroys the entire thing outright. Everybody else is firing into a corpse. So that's one of the 2 kills that was requested on Talik. However, the first part of the mission is now done. However, the whole point of that was to lure out some enemies so that we can break them. So, gotta hide the Highlander in the forest. All it takes is one little hit and it goes to hell. They still in their rafts? Oh, it'll be turn 8 on it. Okay. Powering down our mechs to secretly hide out. As we wait for the search and rescue / combat assault team to show up. Here we go. Turn 8, they have arrived. With fighters. That's 1 kill, need 1 more for the Gauss spec. I found some are worse than others, like in Empire War, where a fighter would kill the cruiser. Yup. That is exactly how that works. I would not trust Empire War Auto-Resolve for anything. Alright, so the enemy forces have arrived. We got a Stinger, 2 Jenners, and should be one more. And a Dragon! Haha, the Dragon 1C is down here to the south. So, with that in mind, let's get people walking. So the Dragon has actually managed to outflank us a little bit. We're going to back this up. And on the other hand, the Mammoth is going to turn right on into it. Atlas is going to join over here. Highlander cannot run, although the Highlander is extra vulnerable to those fighters because of previous damage that he sustained to his gyro. And oh, that's a line! That's gonna hurt. I nearly threw my monitor out the window when it happened. Oh, this is gonna be a nasty line right here. So let's see if we can't counter that. Okay, we can hit him on 5s. We're gonna fire some missiles. Fire some missiles up at the targets and then some medium lasers to just throw in there as well. See if we can't shoot down any of those fighters. You, on the other hand, are absolutely, maybe not. 8s, 8s, and 8s. It's 8s across the board for you. So if it's 8s, well, I'll double tap against that. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. 10s off the medium lasers, and we'll see what gets done on there. Because if we can take those out, that'll be another easy kill for Talik. That's the hope. See? I'm working with people. Fire, fire, and some fire. It's not particularly accurate fire, but we're not exactly building a whole heck of a lot of heat while doing it. Do you want to join in? That's a 12, and that's a 12. Probably not going to work out. That's an 11. That's a 12 as well. Oh, but you do have an LRM. One is a 12, and this one is still a 12. So the accuracy is not exactly what you'd call good. I want to see if I can't hit a Jenner. Was it? No, the Stinger was 11. Okay. Fire that. And that is a 13 hit, so that's no can do. Hyperion, Hyperion of course, has 8s and 7s to hit, because of course he does. This is just how he rolls, man. At full strength, fleet versus fighter wing, and the air loses the bloody cruiser. Yup. Let's see. Flashpoints are going to be annoying. Yup. Outflanked Adder. It's a lone dragon singing Atlas and Stalker getting him. I mean, this is of course a Draconis Combine Dragon. You're missing that important element. Remember that Jaeger should have some Inferno S-arms too? Yeah, but he'd have to actually get in close to use them. So, I don't know if Inferno actually works on air targets. That's actually a good thing to note. Good point. I need a fighter wing that took down a Death Star. I guess it seems more sensitive pilots. Barracks aren't great versus fighters. Wait, what? Aren't they, like, designed for anti-fighter work in Empire at War? Or am I thinking Lancers? I think I'm thinking both of them, actually. Anyway, the Heavy Strike Fighter has managed to fire his AC-10 at Jaeger and nailed him in the right arm. SRM-4 into his what? Right torso, sorry. Jaeger returns fire, does hit him with an LRM-20, hits him with 9 missiles, so that's 2 hits, 1 on the fire control, 1 on the heatsink, misses with the other LRM-20, one of the medium laser gets through and forces an out-of-control check, which will be beautiful. The other medium opens fire also on the Jaeger, misses with his AC-10, luckily, however, hits his right torso with another SRM-4 strike. Oh, with both of his SRM-4s, that's a lot of SRMs that he's nailing. The Mammoth goes up and just, bam, hits him right in the nose, transfers 1 damage, so he has 4 internal structure remaining. His entire nose armor is gone. Barracks are Wolfpacks to kill shields like MCA. Ah, I got it. Battlefield Gothic Armada 2 is pretty good at all this stuff. Slightly punishing to prevent abuse, but it's not unfair. Cool. So that will not actually force an out-of-control result, because he wasn't able to follow it up with any of the medium lasers, but that's still rather hilarious to me. Weapons fire for the KO managing to nail that Stinger with a PPC right to the center torso, opening that sucker wide open and creating his engine, which is going to be unpleasant. Total missing coming from the Highlander. The Dragon with pinpoint precision, demonstrating why you do not fuck with the DCMS. Hits the Atlas in the head and knocks him out. Oh god, now that's a hell of a Dragon pilot now, ain't that? Okay, and then the Hyperion just misses all shooting. Not the curse. Oh, that was beautiful. It's like, oh no, it'll be nothing. Single dragon against our Stalker and Atlas. What can he do? Gone. So that's 3 damage to the head because we are using the bonus hits. You're good edge now. But yeah, the bonus damage for auto cannons, so 3 damage instead of 2. You dare challenge the Might of Frostlock. Also, you needed a 3 to roll to 2. Yep. So I think we need to call Nova Cats. They're the religious guys. No, that's Clan Cloud Cobra is the religious ones. Anyway, Hyperion missing both his PPC and one of his large lasers. However, the other large laser does manage to hit the right arm. Jaeger falls automatically, which adds an additional damage to him. So yeah, he's now got 2 total hits. That'll raise the chance. He'll still probably wake up at the end of next round, unless, you know, he takes a nasty hit. Heavy Strike Fighter out of control, loses an elevation. Other Heavy Strike Fighter, however, manages to succeed in preventing a crash. So a bit unfortunate there. But one is out of control and therefore going to fly off the map. The other one should possibly be able to recover. Jaeger can't do anything. He's stuck where he is. Mammoth, you must defend people. We're gonna have Talik step on in front. He shall be the guardian protector of the unconscious pilot. Or at least he'll do his best. Kind of tempted to turn towards the fighters, but I can't move that fast anyway. Hyperion shall stride on forward to get his medium lasers into range where he can do the most. I think I'm wounded. You're wounded twice. Yep, first Heavy Strike Fighter flies off the map. The second one boosting over to the sides. Can't do anything with the Jaeger at the moment. Stalker, actually twist, target, double 10s. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Versus double 8s, we'll fire both of our Gauss rifles into him and see what ends up happening. Jaeger shall continue to just beat the ever-loving crap out of the Stinger. I could go for the Jenner. No, I can't go for the Jenner, actually. It's a 9. So, double PPC, large laser. Never mind, the medium lasers are just as accurate. So, we will skip on to that. Go 1 large laser, a whole bunch of mediums. We'll have a good time party. You're on 9. No, thank you. You're a 10. Are you in a position to actually engage? I want you to turn the other way. You're in a good position to engage him. 12. You know what? Screw it. Give it a shot. I doubt it'll hit, but dreams are made of things. You're going to continue to try and beat on that Jenner because you're not happy that he got away. Needs 9s. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the 8s that I needed on the heavier guns. Slight accuracy increase. Stinger accomplishing nothing. Mammoth missing both shots. Double 7s. Double 7s. More meteors. Wonder if any mech busters are about. And it's a 1C. That's a commander's mech. Yep. And thus, it's not walking away from this. Stop that second check. Oh, he did beautifully. Jaeger managing to blow off the left arm of the Stinger, which feeds into the left torso. The second shot goes left torso. Yeah, the left torso is gone. Center, yeah, just over and over medium laser strikes will eventually punch through. Stinger's dead. Highlander rolls a 7 and misses the meteor. Kind of expecting that. Dragon 1C firing his AC2 again at the Jaeger, managing him in the arm. And also hits him with 8 of his 10 missiles. So not bad at all. Dealing a smattering of damage across the thing. So many darn dragons. We're about to become a company of nothing but dragons. Hey, dragons are the most common mech you're going to find in the Draconis Combine. Like, it's their mech. And it's a fun mech, too. Anyway, this time we are actually managing to see Hyperion managing to nail that Jenner twice and gets through to his center torso. Both shots hitting there and blows through. His engine has now taken a crit and he is vulnerable. Needs a 5 to wake up, rolled a 6. So just barely. But he is once again conscious and able to contribute to the battle. He's going to walk 1 forward and he's going to get up. He's up. If he had fallen on that, that would have been tragic. Keep running forward. Scorpion's down. Stinger's down. Oh, there it is. Jaeger is now going to pursue this Jenner because it is the next Jenner on the list. Highlander. Honestly, the Highlander should probably stand still, but hey. Hyperion is going to get up close and personal with his next target. Oh, where did it go? Meteor arcing back around. It's going to be able to pick up Jaeger on this one. Unless Jaeger can shoot him down. Revenge. Alrighty, where's Mammoth? Mammoth deserves the first shots. He's at short range with his Gauss rifle. Twin Gauss rifle strike followed up by some medium lasers for a little bit of light damage. Jaeger is going to attempt to return fire with his LRM 20s and see what that ends up getting him. I'm going to target... to be honest, both of them are fairly decent targets. Yeah, I'm going to go Skyguard. We're going to go full Skyguard with all the lasers up top. The Highlander will then attempt to make the shot. against the Jenner. Fire a single Gauss rifle and an LRM-20. See what he can pull off from there. And the Atlas will continue, the Hyperion will continue his brutal work at dismembering this Jenner. And he will fire his close quarters weapons to completely annihilate and obliterate the target. If that thing survives, I'll be absolutely astonished. Still Blessed Jaro is bad. It is. Now the Atlas is enraged. Alright, heavy strike. Ooh, so the Meteor managed to miss both of his SRM-4s, did not fire his AC-10. I'm a bit surprised in that one. Mammoth manages to slam both of his Gauss rifle shots, one in the left leg, one in the right torso of that dragon, so he's got the whole mech bracketed. Now he just needs to narrow that a bit more. So 3 armor remaining in the right torso and 13 on that leg. Misses his medium laser follow-up. Jenner opens fire and misses with everything that he's got. Jaeger managing to actually find a target. Only scores a glancing blow on it, so that minuses his missiles by 4 on the scatter damage table. So not doing great. 6 damage in total. So it would have been 10, but 6 damage in total on this one. Not really getting much through on that dragon at all. Second one misses entirely. And Jenner, with the other Jenner opening fire, hitting the Hyperion with every single medium laser that he has at his disposal. Now that is a nasty Jenner. Kager manages to hit the left wing of the Meteor, which takes away all of the armor, and then proceeds to miss his other 2 shots, which will probably mean that thing will continue to fly without any trouble. Dragon misses both of his fire. Oh no, misses his medium laser and AC2, but hits with the LRM-10 on the Mammoth, hitting the left torso and the left leg. Highlander 733D does actually find his target in the Jenner and hits the right torso, blowing through most of that. And then Hyperion, yeah, destroys his target as anticipated. So the Dragon falls from the twin Gauss rifle shots that he took and has landed on his right torso, down to 12 internal remaining, with 2 damage to his right leg. The pilot stays conscious, unlike some other Atlas pilots that we could name, and the other Jenner manages to not fall over. So the Jenner wants the medium laser penalty. And it looks like the Meteor staying on the map, although the other Meteor is due back on the map anytime now. Gonna run on forward, gonna see if we can't make sure that we take out this dragon entirely. And you need to basically get off of that tile, because if you don't, bad things will happen. Okay, we're going to do a nice little bit of a spin. We're going to walk the Highlander forward a little bit. Hyperion is just going to stay a step marginally out of range of that striker. Ooh, Dragon attempting to stand up does not work out well for Dragon. Managed to roll a 4 times. And that wasted all of his movement on the ground. Just a whole bunch of useless damage to him. Oh, that was not good. That was not good at all for him. Go, Jim. Here's on me in the cantina. So it looks like that, yeah, the Meteor not able to actually bring around for any decent angle shots. So I will attempt to bring, Mammoth, what's your shot? Your shot is an 8. Yeah, 28s. 28s over there, and ground target, yeah, okay. So we're going to see if we can't pick him out of the sky. In the meantime, we'll have some long-range missile support to see if I can't manage to smash him on that one. Switch over, throw in some medium lasers into the mix just for the funs. And then Kyogre. Hi, Kyogre, you're at close quarters fighting, so it's time to close quarters fight. Firing all of your medium lasers and a flamer. No flamer required. Done with that. Highlander will join on the little party we're having over here with the Gauss rifle shot. And Hyperion wanted to demonstrate that he had superior medium laser acumen, so we shall shovel all of that into him. Combine Mechs, Panthers, Jenners, and Dragons, maybe a random guillotine. Rolling around like a crazy person. Yep. So it looks like we will be getting a second kill on the Mammoth, because he does manage to hit that strike fighter with one of his Gauss rifles, shattering the entire thing. The pilot ejects as per the skin of teeth ejection rules, although I don't think he's actually going to take any damage. Anyway, the Jenner opening fire on Kyogre, managing to dig deep in with 3 medium lasers. Jaeger opening fire and misses everything. So clearly the Jenner had the Dragon had an exact evasion plan for this, managing to dodge every single shot that came his way. Jenner opening fire misses both times on the Hyperion. Kyogre opens fire on the Jenner, blows him completely apart or mostly apart? Mostly apart. So right torso destroyed, center torso is down to 10 structure, and some damage to the heat sinks is happening. If he doesn't fall over, I'll be surprised. Dragon firing from the ground, however, not able to get any good connections. A little disappointing in that one. The Highlander, however, comes in, supporting Kyogre, and nails that shot with the Gauss rifle, destroying that Jenner outright. And then for the final remaining Jenner that was taking on Hyperion, Yeah, also destroyed by massed medium laser fire, leaving the only thing left on the field to be a meteor that's about to return, and the dragon. So unless that fighter can't come back because he fell out of control. Dragon standing up, he wants a piece of him. He wants this fight. We're gonna continue our aggressive assault. We're gonna jump over spin turn. No, that might be too aggressive. That might be a little ridiculous aggressive. Let's not do that. Turn. Yeah, that'll work. Spin like so. Everybody up here is dead. So I'm going to turn you around. Because you can't really move all that effectively. The dragon is up and standing. The Atlas is now at close quarters combat range. Wow, actually needs a 6 to hit with the LRM-20s. Despite the fact that he's within the minimum range, the SRMs are less accurate. Because of course they are. Twin medium laser strike. And hi, Gauss rifles from point blank. Don't mind if I do. Atlas Kager does not have the range to fire support on that one. Does the Highlander? The Highlander is literally one tile away from being able to support that. And same problem over here. However, it doesn't really matter, because the Jaeger manages to find that AC2 ammo and detonates the entire stack. And boom goes the dragon. Mammoth also managed to get both of his gas servers onto target, however, it's already a corpse, so that ain't accomplishing anything. Alrighty then. That right there is a slash victory. Sweet victory, ladies and gentlemen. Sweet, sweet victory. How can a man deny it? He cannot. Alright, everyone's just gonna stand still. We're fine. We're good. Victory for everybody. So not bad, Adder. Coming in, doing some good work. Took a little bit more damage than we kind of anticipated, but hey. Dragon's like spring with no cabbage. Heck of a way to wake up. Which may or may not have led to the removal of knockdown in MechWarrior Online. Interesting strategy from the dragon. Let's see. Well, it did work for him for one turn. I've seen dragon bowling before. Let's react that. We do absolutely control the battlefield at the end of this. Heavy damage on the Highlander, but it's mostly because of that gyro. Ooh, that gyro hit right from the get-go. They had some really lucky shots. Alrighty, yeah, 2 hits going on to Jaeger. That is going to be unpleasant for him. This fighter gets away. Did not get shot down. All of these trucks are dead. Although these flatbed trucks, if I'm not mistaken, they use commercial armor, don't they? Armor. Doesn't say. We got a lot of units that I gotta set to salvage as per request. I may start adding in like salvage limits. Alright, salvaging all the trucks. Not a single thing of this came out alive. So there is that. Multiple Jenners and a single heavy strike fighter. Congratulations. We're shooting it down. Let's see if I can't find that dragon pilot. What became of said dragon pilot? Scorpion, Scorpion, more Scorpion, Stinger. Ooh. I'm not seeing the dragon pilot. Jenner, Jenner, Scorpion, 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 Stinger. Don't see the dragon pilot. I'm not sure why. But that may be interesting. I didn't think he died, but maybe he did. Alright, so a request to turn 1 from Vanguard over to Jaeger. Let's see. Gotta find Hyperion 2. This will go over to Lady Freya. Congratulations, Lady Freya. Just gotta make sure that Lady Freya won't... Okay, that'll be fine. So a good number of kills picked up by everybody. Even the Highlander managed to pick up a couple of kills despite the fact that he was immobilized for most of that fight. So good work. We did, in fact, destroy or cripple the withdrawal most of the enemy forces, so good job on that one. And we preserved 66%, so congratulations. Ultimate victory has been achieved. Alrighty then. And now we'll do that later. Alright, got 2 more battles. Let's see if we can't get through. Yeah, the dragon did ammo debt, which is why I'd be surprised if he's actually, actually died. We didn't capture the, it exploded off screen. Alrighty, a hide and seek battle. Yeah, didn't it? Hide and seek battle featuring Diamondback finally getting in on the game. So we're going to bring them into the party. Oh, look at what we have found. Diamondback is also going after a convoy for doing very much the same thing. Although these trucks are a little bit different. Maybe the dragon pilot ran off the map. He was very close to the border. Yeah, that's actually probably the most likely outcome. So it is, I believe, dusk/dawn. Yes, dawn/dusk with a little bit of light rain. So just be aware of that when it all comes down. How did we all do? Did pretty well, I think, so far. That may end up changing in the somewhat near future. Let's bring the Phoenix Hawk in. Run on in because we don't actually get movement penalties because of the dawn/dusk. It'll just be accuracy penalties for guns. So that'll be actually really, really good for Diamondback. They'll be able to move. These new shadows are fancy. Yeah, they are. They look really cool too. Oh, right, I forgot. Game. Replace player. Game. Replace player. And game. Replace player. Beautiful. Okay, we're good. Steal those engineering tricks, sweet goodies inside of them. Alrighty. I think I could be in a really good position to do stuff with the Jenner. Hi, flatbed truck. You're probably gonna have a really bad day. Bring in the Clint as well. And that'll put the Jenner right in position to go after one of those engineering trucks. No targets. Hi there! Engineering truck. I only have one type of ammunition, I believe. Yeah. So we're not going to be doing any of that. Target the engineering vehicle. We'll fire the SRM-4 first and then follow up with medium lasers. So not a huge number of medium lasers, but we are trying to keep the temperature relatively under control. Gonna hit those mortar trucks real quick. I'll give them the full barrage on that one. And this is one of the flatbed transport trucks, so not super important. To the point where I don't really feel the need to use the Inferno rounds off of my SRM-2s. We should have fun killing that truck. I will target the further flatbed truck. Not great, but again, they're only flatbed trucks. I was about to channel my inner Terran here, get those trucks to have no idea how much they can carry. So I missed all the destruction because I had but I have Chinese food. Congratulations on the Chinese food. Alright, so no ghost targets active this round. The flamers for the engineering vehicles firing out. Unfortunately, not successful. However, the Jenner 7D returning fire misses with his SRM-4, but then proceeds to destroy the engineering vehicle by blowing off the turret. Wait, what? Takes 5 damage to the turret. Section destroyed. It's not dead. Must have multiple turrets. Clint opening fire on the flatbed truck completely destroys it. Gone in 60 seconds. Very much gone in 60 seconds. The Firebee then proceeds to miss 3 out of his 4 SRM-2s. The one that he does hit doesn't actually penetrate anything. So a bit unfortunate. Maybe I should have used the Infernos on that one. Phoenix Hawk opening fire on his flatbed truck misses 3 out of the 4, but the 4th one does manage to find home and blows up his flatbed truck. So already the carnage has begun. We are now going to go for Das Boot. We missed Das Boot, but luckily did not fall over. So we're rocking with that one. There's a little flame decal on the truck and everything. I want to zoom in on that. Yeah, he's on fire. He's trying to get away. We're not going to let him. We're not going to let him. No, the NGV is dead. Oh, it is dead. Oh, interesting. Alrighty, we're not going to stop here. We're going to keep on pushing. We're going to make sure that nobody gets away. Vindicator will finally have something to do. The Jenner, I want the Jenner to burn through to just go after the next truck, so I will be somewhat conservative on the movement over there. Another engineering vehicle has moved. I shall follow. I'm not even going to have to move that fast. There is only one vehicle left with actual movement, or with actual weapons, and that's this flatbed truck over here. So with that in mind, target you. You're not getting away. Large laser, medium laser. Ought to take care of him. Jenner is going to target you, and we're going to skip. SRM-4, and then the medium lasers. I'll throw in the 3. We'll still be within heat tolerances on this one, and this will blow apart the escort. And last, but certainly not least, oh no, we're still not in last. I'll just fire the large laser pistol, and you can kill the last of the flatbed truck. Laser, that should be good. Okay, Phoenix Hawk fails ghost targets again with another 3. Really? Feasible reveal. This is a mean beating the Diamondback over which they gotta hit the convoy. So the weapons fire from the engineer vehicle does actually manage to hit the Jenner. Ooh, that's gonna add 2 more heat. That's gonna be uncomfortable. Vindicator missing his large laser. However, his medium laser does manage to hit, which blows the flatbed truck apart. Jenner opens fire with his weapons, manages to hit with the SRM-4 and both medium lasers, all 3 medium lasers, and just barely destroys the vehicle based on damage. Congratulations. And Clint taking out the mortar truck. Excellent. Firebee managing to Fuel tank hit, target explodes. So yeah, he's got that one killed too. Flatbed mortar truck does attempt to fire both of his mortars. Needed 12s, failed entirely. And the Finny finishing off his flatbed truck as well. Is that, I think, oh, there's one flatbed truck standing underneath him. He missed his stump. Why? Which leaves, I believe, just one flatbed truck. Our Vindicator's just gonna walk out of the middle of this little area. And then I think the Jenner will take a turn off with the Jenner. I think the Jenner has done his job. We just need to accomplish it. So I was looking up the NGV. There's a variant with an AC-20 designed to clear obstructions. Yes, there is. Poor flatbed driver. I heard you want a payment left on it. Yes. Just one payment before the end. Wow, this flatbed, it really beat you all in initiative? He did? Wow, the flatbed like beat everybody on initiative. This is insane. You don't have a target because you can't see it. You don't have a target because you don't have torso twist. You do have a target though, and I don't think that's gonna save him. Just gonna go out on a limb. The Fire Bee will just lob a whole bunch of SRM2s at him. And last but certainly not least, the medium lasers coming from the Lance Leader. Yeah, and there goes the truck. Clint taking care of it. Ghost target's finally turning on. The engineer was 3 days from return. So that's the convoy wiped out. Now we just need to position ourselves for the inevitable response, which was the point of this plan. See, the goal was to attract an enemy force to respond, so that we could then, you know, crush them, just like Adder did. The Diamondback playing very much the same role, except on a smaller target scale. Alright, no targets on the field, so they're going to hide in the forest. I really wish I could hide in forests. Like, seriously, double blind, please. Princess cannot understand this too fast enough. I have to have some cargo on them. You blew up most of the cargo. Hey, they're here. So they showed up together in a group. Looks like we got a warrior attack helicopter, which I'm going to back up from. See if I can't place it in the proper position for an LRM strike. I will not be able to get there, but we're working on it. Stinger didn't move all that much. I'm gonna rush him, I think. 1, 2, 3. That's only a +1. It would not be safe to rush him like that. Not yet, anyway. We'll position other people with which to do stuff. Because Jenners are not exactly well known for their ability to take damage. Actually, that might work. So put you right on top of that. There goes the other air support unit. And Jenner still don't want to move him. The Clint, however, can get in there for a little bit more brawling action. Maybe Jenner has position, however, I'm going to position against you. And can I actually... Yeah, that's the best I can get. Moving right behind the other Jenner, and we'll see what we can get done. Anyway, warrior attack helicopter needs an 8. That might hit, needs a 9, or I could fire for 10s. Firing twice for 10 works a little bit better for me. Leg damage in the pilot tech? Yeah. Wait, what? No dragon? No. No, a dragon against Diamondback at this stage would not happen. Diamondback is still very much in the business of running from dragons. Like a V kit, but it also wrecks the V. What, charging? Oh, what would happen to yeah, I believe you can charge in this game with MegaMek. I'm thinking specifically you can use the charge action in MegaMek, because of course BattleTech has rules for charging. This thing I'm just going to shoot in the back a whole bunch of times and hope that he stops existing. This, I'm going to fire a whole bunch of Inferno rounds. Oh wait, he's not rigged for Inferno! No! Why is he not rigged for Inferno? He was rigged last time. I'm going to have to double check your ammo bins. In that case, then yeah, we're just going to fire a large laser into your face. You need 8s, and I'll follow up with a couple of SRM2s just to add to the chaos. This Stinger, we need a 3 to hit. Yeah, we're going to burn him down. No ghost targets are active, unfortunate. The warrior opening fire with his weapons, failing entirely. Vindicator, however, does manage to shoot back and hits him in the rotor. 1 armor remaining, which takes 1 damage from the large laser? Wait, what? I didn't realize they only took 1 damage from large lasers on the rotor. Jenner managing to miss his first shot. His second shot goes internal on that arm, which shatters one of the medium lasers and breaks his upper arm. Misses his third. His fourth does actually manage to find the right torso, but doesn't actually punch anything through it. Wait a second. No, that was their Jenner on us. Whoops. That's painful. Our Jenner, on the other hand, missed 2 targets, hit once. Oh, wow. So our Jenner did so much worse. So we only managed to hit him with the right arm once, and that didn't actually punch through. Because we're a Jenner D and he's a Jenner F. He's got more armor than we do. Spider 5K opens fire with all of his guns, fails it completely and totally. The Clint opening fire with his medium lasers at the Stinger does actually shoot him in the head. Wow. So that's got him down to 2 structure remaining. So that Stinger's having a bit of a bad day. Warrior attack helicopter misses everything that he's got. The fire bead then opens fire on that warrior and proceeds to hit him with enough SRMs to actually bring him down entirely. So the large laser did not hit. However, the SRM2s were absolutely effective at shattering the entire target. So good job there. One of the warriors is down. Stinger opens fire and misses everything he's got. Other Stinger opens fire, misses everything he's got. Phoenix Hawk finally getting involved, shoots the left and the right arm of one of those Stingers, but does not actually do anything to it. He also hits the left torso. So no actual punch throughs on that one. We're gonna go a little bit of a boot, and a little bit of a boot, and a little bit of a boot. Doing a nice little chain around. So the Stinger misses his physical attack. Our Jenner misses his physical attack. Another Stinger hits his attack on the Clint. The Clint actually no, he blows through the armor on the Clint. What? Physical attacks for Clint, kicks the Stinger. Sorry, I keep getting confused because on the shooting page, it now shows me the image of what mech is being shot at, as well as what mech gets shot. So I'm still trying to equalize those things. So the Clint does hit his target and blows through the armor on the Stinger 3R, leaving one remaining on his left leg. Spider successfully does kick the Clint, and the enemy Jenner also stomps on the Clint. So this Clint is not having a good day. Phoenix Hawk stomps on the leg of the other Stinger, shatters that entirely, so it's now going to go down. Jenner stays standing, Clint falls down and damages his left leg. Critical hit, nothing actually gets through, luckily. The Stinger requires to make 2 attempted checks because he was kicked and failed to kick, and he succeeds in both of those. The other one automatically fails because he no longer has a leg, and he breaks a whole bunch of stuff on the way down. And by a whole bunch of stuff, I mean he's down to 2 internal structure remaining on his left leg, which if that goes, then he has no legs. Alright, so that was a bit of an ugly round. Jenner F best here. Don't the Combine have Ferrofibrous armor soon in the timeline? I don't remember who gets it first. It's written somewhere in the MekHQ questions, but I don't recall correctly. Although somebody was looking for the Mukai rules earlier, I saw that someone else had helped them first, but if that person ever watches this, it's also found in the house rules section, which is why it's there. But hey. Firebeat, let's get you involved. Oh, because the Jenner's gonna obviously come after me. However, I can actually get into a position where the Jenner can't see me. I can work with that. That is a ejected pilot. I'm not going to bother with you. Can I spin you around? I can totally spin you around. You're not getting away from me. And the Clint is going to go hungrily after that spider. Hi. Do I need to? I do if I want to kick him, which I kind of do. Yeah, Stinger destroyed by ejection. Did not succeed. They get Ferrofibrous and XL. He's 10 years away. Yeah, there is some stuff that's coming in 3035, but I think it may actually be Endo comes in 3035. Maybe. Large laser. Throw in a pair of LRM. Don't throw in a pair of LRMs, never mind. Fire medium laser instead. Apparently the Vindicator is struggling with his missile weapons. I'm going to fire some medium lasers to hope for some nice, good crunch. I can't fire all of that. If I do, I will overcook this mech, and that will be the end of that mech. I don't want to shoot that. I want to shoot the SRM-4 at the target. Because SRM-4... Oh, no, the SRM-4 does generate 3 heat. Never mind. I guess we're done then. Because I'm not overcooking this mech. I can't. It's too dangerous. Medium lasers into the back. Again, we have to manage that heat. I was expecting that initial round of shooting to, like, really overspike them, and it did not. It ended up very poorly from what I had originally anticipated. Fire large laser into you. See what that does. Phoenix Hawk also rather toasty. He's only going to get 2 shots in. And it would do so much more for Adder's build options if it's soon. DC gets Endo. Yep, the Draconis Combine. In 3040, not 3035. Then is it... Ooh, is it the missile weapons then that start coming out in 3035? I don't remember. Anyway, Ghost Targets is finally active, thankfully. The remaining warrior attack helicopter accomplishes nothing. The Vindicator accomplishes nothing shooting at that warrior attack helicopter. Our Jenner accomplishes nothing. Their Jenner manages to hit the Phoenix Hawk with a single medium laser. The Clint does actually manage to hit that spider with one of his medium laser shots into the left torso rear, so that's 4 structure remaining. Good on that. The enemy spider accomplishes nothing. The Firebee accomplishes nothing. The Stinger accomplishes nothing. And the Phoenix Hawk proceeds to blow off the left leg of the other Stinger, which I believe that's both legs gone at this point. So he drops down, takes more damage to his left torso, which is now fully exposed. I would just want to view this Stinger real quick, because... Oh no, he still has his other leg. Okay, never mind. Oh, LB10s are coming up. Ooh, as are the Ultras. That'll be very nice. No, Armor's 4 fire control system is 3035. And Streak's SRM2s come out in 3035. There's some really nice weapon systems coming out in 3035 then. Full and proper LB10s. Vraka will be thrilled. Alright, boot this Jitter. And boot this Spider. And punch this Jenner, I guess. And kick him because he's on the ground. Okay, so the Spider does hit the Jenner, unfortunate. The Jenner also kicks the Jenner. So our Jenner kicked their Jenner. Our Clint managed to kick the Spider and got through to the internal armor. Their Jenner did kick the Firebee, but did not penetrate armor. Oh, right, the Firebee has weak ankles. I forgot about that. Firebee misses his kick. The Phoenix Hawk, however, completely destroys the right arm and the right torso rear of the Stinger on the ground that it was kicking. The Firebee does fall over and takes some damage to the center torso. The Spider also falls over. However, the Jenner does stay standing. So it's a regular old little love fest with lights, as one expects. Alright, you know what? Let's turn you a little bit. See if I can't bring you... Okay, so I need to back you up one. Perfection. Also, I'm hoping he'll draw a little bit of fire. LB weaponry finally, autocannons. Nearly deserving of their weight in space. 3035 is most of when the home stuff comes out. And not prototype. Full production indeed. It'll be a little bit harder to get full production stuff. Prototype gear might actually be a little bit more achievable, but yes, it will be available soon. Alright, so the Stinger bailed. So that's nice and vulnerable. That pilot is still unconscious. I could dive on top of you. You're only a +4. So +6 to the Phoenix Hawk's accuracy. Yeah, that'd be an 8. I can shoot down the warrior, no problem. But I'm gonna need you to actually, like, do work. So... Oh boy, little Firebee. We gotta get you out of here. Because you're gonna get ganged up on, and that would be bad. Jenner is also really hurting. Which leaves the Clint to do most of his work. Phoenix Hawk. Phoenix Hawk is going to dive on here, but that means I need to have the Jenner moved. I do not want the Jenner moved all that much because the Jenner is hurting. Oh, interesting. Maybe I don't want to move. I'll absorb fire and I'll be in a perfect position to engage the Jenner. Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. Wobble. Spider coming out way high. And I shall follow, of course, with the Clint. Stinger destroyed by ejection. Alright, Vindicator, you have a target. It's not an accurate target, but you got one. Double 9s to attempt to shoot down that warrior. Jenner is going to shoot at the Jenner, potentially? I mean, only the Jenner, I suppose. Medium laser, and that's your heat back on par. Clint will engage you. I'm going to push you up in threshold. You have the tonnage. You should be able to take some damage. He's a 2-2 pilot. You let me get kicked. I mean, yes, but also no. Alright. So. Firebee. Yes, Firebee. Shoot him down. Actually, no, you can shoot way more times if you fire the SRM2s. Good twist and attempt to shoot my little friend back here. Oh, at a 6? Yeah, heck yeah, I'm going to do that. I think the Clint's legs are a little bit weak, but I need him to absorb fire right now because I have other weaker people. Yeah, Jenners are stupid fast, man. No, everyone has pretty much gone, but friendly reminder to all pilots, don't let the Drex get their hands on you. That is all. Do your best. I will overcook this. Ghost targets is active, that'll be helpful. So, the warrior manages to miss his shot. The Vindicator does hit the warrior with his LRM-5. Unfortunately, only 3 of those missiles actually managed to connect onto target. Jenner opens fire, misses. Our Jenner opens fire and misses. Our Clint opens fire and does hit the Spider twice, once in the right torso, once in the leg. And the enemy Jenner opens fire hard on the Phoenix Hawk, accomplishes nothing. The Firebee shoots at the Jenner and shoots him in the face. He is taking no prisoners, so 2 structure remaining and a critical hit on the head. Unfortunately, that critical hit had no effect, but still, good shot. Spider opens fire. Machine gun does actually manage to hit the right torso of the Phoenix Hawk, and the Phoenix Hawk returns fire on that Jenner, managing to finally punch through the armor. Left torso rear is through, double jump jet hits. Jenner, however, does take 20 damage and succeeds in staying standing. Unfortunate. Clint has exposed actuators. Firebee has weak legs. That's why you keep a bullet in your germ pistol just in case. You're not that bad. We're going to continue the kicking on the Spider. We're going to also kick you. Alright, Spider kicks the Clint. The Clint then kicks the Spider and blows his left leg completely off. The Jenner does manage to kick the Firebee and rolls 2 critical effects. Neither one does. This will mean the Firebee, if he stays standing, will finally be able to get away from him. The Phoenix Hawk does manage to kick the Jenner down to 1 armor remaining on that right leg. Clint stays standing, Firebee stays standing, and the Spider goes down because, you know, he's missing a leg. Jenner also stays standing. If it was a laser head cap. Alrighty, we have succeeded in our victory. 53% of the targets have been destroyed. So congratulations, guys. Victory is ours. We have forced their retreat. They flee before us. Alright, the warrior escaped. And the Spider did not escape. The Jenner did escape. The flatbed truck did not escape. Oh, the rest of this is going to be not escaping. All of that goes over here. Flatbed trucks. Oh, one of the engineering vehicles was undamaged. Oh, because we blew the turret clean off. So I guess we got one of those engineering vehicles intact. Interesting. I don't really care about who was taken prisoner or the like, since that doesn't really matter to us too much. So, the Spider was taken out by the Clint. The Stinger was taken out by the Phoenix Hawk. Ixilot. Pilot we did not kill, and the other Stinger... God, what happened to the other Stinger? Did we kill the other Stinger? Yes, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, there were 2 Stingers on the field. I don't know what happened to the other one. Into space shot. Missed a Stinger? Okay, so we didn't get a Stinger. Okay. So we'll scroll on back. One of these Stingers. No, it says they're both inoperable. Yeah, this guy had no leg and no arm. That forces an ejection. And this guy, oh, his cockpit got sniped out. Wait, really? Oh, he ejected because he lost a leg and an arm. So yeah, both of them were knocked out. I'm not sure who got that other Stinger. I don't remember. Take it to the danger zone. Yup. I think it was the Phoenix Hawk. Or was it the Clint? Clint, Phoenix Hawk, Jenner, Vindicator, Firebee. Firebee? No, the Firebee shot the Jenner in the face, but the Jenner got away. I'm gonna give it to the Clint, because I think that's who gets it. Going once, going twice, going after my sip of drink just to make up for the stream delay. Alright, sold. So we did in fact destroy, cripple, or force the withdrawal and preserved most of our forces. And the little Firebee even managed to get himself into close combat and did not die. Although that is a lot of damage that we did take, so that's going to kind of suck. So, we're going to put a cut in here for YouTube. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what you're doing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.